Hello everyone! As you can see by the Nina's equipment, I remembered to actually change out the equipment this time in the memory editor. I've got the separate save for the original equipment and that. So we're just going to see if the game crashes or not. And not the room I was going for. Come on. Now they don't want to spawn. Thank you. One time I want them to spawn and they decide, nope, they do not want to. Oh, nice. We'll try with each of them though, just in case. Reason I've got the window instead of full screen is because if it does crash, then I'll have to reboot RetroArch, possibly. Oh. Does not like him doing it. Duly noted. But it didn't crash, so that's a good sign. Just froze instead. Oops, wrong one. That's the one that... is not got the wrong equipment. Come on, we want to see if game crashes on anyone else or freezes. We'll start with him since he's a long-range attacker. As well. Okay, yep. So anyone with a long-range attack appears to be compatible with the ranged the guns. I think it's just the melee fighters that are incompatible. Yep, it does not like having the melee fighters use the guns. So, at least now we know that we can't do that with him. In that case, time to see if the game will let us go into the hexed forest. Now that all of them have protection against hexes. So, just so it doesn't freeze up again from me doing something silly, for example, like using Ryu without having changed his weapon. Oh, right. Forgot screensaver goes active after a while of not using. Which one was up? I think this is the one I want. Both seem to go to fifth fruit though. Yep, that's the floor I wanted. Since we know it won't crash this time. Oops. Oops. Didn't mean to press that, but apparently she can't do it anyways. Ah. That was the right one, wasn't it? Yep. Alright. One other test. There. I just noticed there's a bit of ground on the outside there. Oh, that's the... We still haven't cleaned this place out yet. If you hang around here too long, you'll get contaminated. Of course that dude has to stand in the way. Dang. Oh well. Time to get on with the game. Just double check that was the right file. Yeah. Now, if I remember rightly, it should be this floor. Well, it's not how Was supposed to get there apparently, but it'll do the job. Oops, wrong one. I don't think there's anything down this way, but... Okay, I stand corrected. And there's another ladder. Yep. Just gonna go straight back up where the lift is. Also, I'm presuming only he can wear it, but let's see what it is. Blessed by... in what way? I really don't like how they just hide the details. Oops, not what I was going for. Now, if I remember rightly, the ones down this lift are currently blocked. Or at least made such that can't take advantage of them, these lifts yet. Which would make sense. Yeah, definitely don't have the yellow charm yet. I can't remember what they have for stealing. I'm sure there was something that was supposed to be real valuable or something. And of course a noisy dog starts deciding he wants to make noise. Hello, what's this? I mean, it's not too bad, but not as good as Dragon's Tears, in my opinion. Still haven't succeeded in stealing from that, have I? No. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's one thing. We'll grab. And where did this lead? Oh, that answers where the other door led. Dead end. Oh, whoops. Oh well. Well, that answers that question. Not that I asked it. And that question. Isn't there a... Oh, does not appear to be. I was expecting maybe a ladder to show up down there, but nope. I don't think they're gonna like... Never mind, I don't think they'd like Ryu either. I was gonna say that I don't think they'll like Ursula just because of her weapon being fire-based, isn't it? So... Obviously, gas and fire, bad thing to mixed. At least unintentionally anyways. Yep. Come on. Okay, so got a weapon for her. But the bat's feeling gloomy now that this one weapon doesn't work. Of course. Ah, so that's where I get the straw. I guess that makes sense. More mist armor. At this rate, we'll get misty-eyed. Oh, just balance rings. That should be enough to take them all down. Oh, okay, apparently that was more than enough. Right, I have to put that back down, don't I? For now. Oh, crap. Forgot. These guys... Oh. Oh, come on, Ershin. You have the home weapon and you're still not able to. May as well. Wasn't actually expecting to steal off of it. Okay, definitely not on that one unless I've just gone straight past it. Wasn't looking at the list because I was expecting it to be new. Ah, yeah. So I did have it already. Is there any value to coming? No. Actually, yes, there is. Assuming the game will stay out of my way. Nice. Not that I need it. Oh, okay. There are various kinds of half-made weapons lying outside. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now I'd argue there's no value to keeping that down there. Come on, that way. Thank you. Not the dragon scale. Okay, just more of that. What the heck is that? Huh. Doesn't have the plus one though, so nah. Wait, I'm on B1? Oh, right, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe not. Right, I need to go through this way in order to put that thing back up, but not be locked. And I just realized I'm going the wrong way here. Oh right, yeah, there's off the screen thing. Can I manage this in speedy mode? Only by ignoring the very Huh. I'm supposed to somehow get to that without getting to it. Or does the lift just come down? Oh well, wasn't there a yellow one somewhere up the top? Right, I think it was in that floor, wasn't it? Not where I was going. Okay, that's... It's one thing. I mean, sure, but I don't really need that much for now. How do I get to that other chest then? Hold on. No, that was just... Okay. Oh. I failed to even notice that door before. Just a few. Somehow I'm supposed to get that to stay up and not get locked in there. And I think the only way to get back out would be via the lift, but I don't think the lift responds if... Oh no, there's another... I don't think I'll... You know what, let's just go get the red charm first and then I'll come back to that little puzzle. That's not what I was intending, game. I run straight up the stairs. I don't expect to go around the stairs. Oh, definitely know that one was weak. I already got both of them there. Don't even remember getting there. Oh, wait, is the cleaver counted as a kitchen thing? Might find out soon. Right, just charge me. And it's getting dark too. At home, I mean. Of course, it's a little early. And no chest, okay. That all doors are unlockable. Well, all the ones that respond to charms anyways. Alright. Forgot to check if they're showing any of the drops. But nope. Oh. Oh. What's this? Nope, okay. Okay, that's the one to go down. And might as well unlock that. Okay, nothing new there. Let's see if the lift responds. Nope, okay. So there's got to be a way to trigger that thing and still come back out somehow. Oops, wrong door. We'll start by trying to get to that red door there. If my reasoning is correct, then it should be through this way. Yep. Let's slow this down a bit just to appreciate whatever it is. That's certainly a name for him. I mean, might is fine, but I'd rather have the double hit. Is this the one that... yeah. Now to mull over that puzzle. Is there actually anything down here worth... no, there's nothing worth going over there for anyways. In that case, not worth puzzling over. Where am I going? There's a shortcut and I'll take the long way. Oops. Might as well. It's obviously trying to say that there's going to be a boss fight in a minute. No. Oh, let's go down to wherever or whatever is down there. Hello. Can I take this thing down before its club breaks? Nope. Okay, just a strength seed. Useful, but not to me at the moment. No, nothing behind there. And what was done this way? Okay, what's the point in this platform if there appears to be nothing on it? No? Okay. Appears to be just aesthetic or something. Either that or they planned on something and decided against it at some point. Oops, wrong one. Now that did the trick. Now let's see if I still get his club. Nope. Try again. I mean, I doubt they can steal it, but... Didn't think so. think I'll go up and save first. Once I can get to it. Okay. Maybe not. Oh, well, let's save over by the thing I'll have to do then. I question how they did not see him all the way up there. Thou art come at last, thou who art me. But what is this? These mortals thou hast brought with thee have no business here. Oh, but they do. Come hither, thou who art me. Was examining CS there. Ryu, 'tis I. The time hath come for us to unite, that we may become a true god at last. No, not really a true god, but sure, whatever. Discard that shell of flesh that thou wearest, and free thy spirit. Join with me. Yes, come to me. Then we shall bid farewell to this wretched world. It would appear that thou hast lived among the mortals far too long, Ryu. We must sever thine ties with this world. Untangle the paths that thou hath tangled. I shall await thee, Ryu, in the place where this all began. Ryu! I was so scared, Ryu. I couldn't move at all. But it looks like we're all right now. So, was he really here at all? Or was that some kind of projection? She says that Ryu has become too caught up in this world and with mortals. He was unable to merge with the Emperor. Well, I guess we've got no choice but to keep on going. Let's go. And of course it decides to change my party. Okay. Come on, around. Wasn't quite where I wanted to go just yet. I was trying to get to the back of the throne. Nope, okay. Usually the cliche that there's something behind the throne. So why does going down go up? Oh, 6 centuries ago. Alright, I should have put a steel on him. Oh, well, never mind. An is it supposed to be interminably long span of time as mortals reckon? Interminably or something. But a brief twinkling for us. To reach to this earth, a god was summoned. No, just a dragon. But as the summoning was not perfect, that god was cleft in twain, split asunder into two bodies. Again, not a god, just a dragon. 'Tis strange to meet oneself in this fashion. Thou knowest what I am thinking, dost thou not, Ryu? I can feel thy thoughts. I see thy memories of thy journeys with the mortals as clearly as if they were my own. Hear me, Ryu, thou who art me. They are nothing compared to thee. They be caught up in thy path, nothing more. Aww. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely He counted... I'm gonna have to heal him, aren't I? And I was expecting that dialogue to stay in place. Oh well. I didn't even get to read it, let alone read it to you guys. Oh, forgot to heal. Thou wishest to bequeath the future to them, dost thou not? Bet that confused him. Canst thou withstand my power? My power? Now please, Ryu, no more counters. As I say it. Should ye fall, then who shall protect those behind thee? Should ye fall... Okay, you're just repeating yourself then, bud. I think he might have enough HP to survive. Didn't even phase him. And of course he's just going to pretend that I got phased anyways. How much longer can thee defend thyself against me? Plenty long. If it went for a scripted defeat. Ryu! Ryu, thou art confused. Dost thou truly think this world be worthy of thy protection? Thou hast seen it with thine own eyes, the mortals' joy and their anger, their mirth and their grief, their lives and their deaths. But thou dost not understand the truth, for you. All there are, is of no consequence to us. We are endless. What be these things to us other than pretty petty diversions? But that's precisely the point. If you're endless, then you need something to divert your attention from the boredom of being endless. They, the mortals, art ignorant, prideful animals. They doth lie to one another, injure themselves and their fellows, and they kill each other and all around them for sport. Their folly is immeasurable. Thou understandest, dost thou not, Ryu? Thou art selfish, yes? To universally apply that to everyone is just plain racist. There are good and bad among everyone. Everything. Were the mortals thou hast encountered not cruel? Were they not foolish? I mean, sure, Yuna is, but... Open thine eyes, Ryu. Ryu! Ryu. I like this world the way it is. What, even with all the war in that? The way it is with you in it. In spite of all its problems and of all of it, what's wrong with it, I want to believe in my world. Be that the best ye can do? Thou sayest thou believest in this world, that thou dost find it favourable and pleasing. These be but fleeting sentiments. They mean nothing. Come, Ryu. The time hath come for us to become one god at last. Again, not a god, just a dragon. Open thine eyes to the truth thy heart showeth thee. The mortals be unfit for our favour. So be it. 'Twould appear thou hast lived amongst the mortals too long. However, that shall be remedied anon. See if there's anything of value to use. That'll do. It was not even worth worrying about. May as well just keep on going. You can change elements as much as you like, dude. I'm not using them. I mean, I'd rather you not, Ershin. I'm in the middle of trying to steal from it. May as well. No, I just realised we're past the hour. I'm sure it's not going to stop in the middle of a boss fight. Besides, I don't think I'd be able to squeeze out much more content for the next vid if I do that anyway, so we'll just make this a special episode that finishes up everything. Still not stealing. Yeah, of course. I don't remember what it was that's steal from this guy. Oh, of course. Let's see if that works. Nope. Okay. Starting to wonder which one will happen first. He goes down from all the pilfers, or actually steal whatever. There we go. Royal armor. Now we can truly go all out against him. We'll have him do that one. Oops. And then we'll just... Oops. Go for that. thought I was going for triple. Yeah, that doesn't really feel satisfying. Alright, let's try to trigger Nina's special. No, not that one. What was the last thing? I honestly can't remember what it was. What was she supposed to use? Good to know it's weak against magic. Not that weak against Okay, that's even less satisfying. Okay, we'll switch back to the clearly more effective one. I don't remember using that one before, so let's go for that one next. Actually, since I still need to get them to learn stuff, they haven't learned that, haven't they? Start with that, have him do that, and have him guard. Did I... Okay. Why are you? We are one mind, if not one body, yet I cannot fathom thy thoughts. Not one mind, then. How doth this world appear to thee? What dost thou seest in it? This world of yours. It might not be as bad as you think it is, says Dias. You're right. People are sometimes foolish and weak. Sometimes they do the wrong thing, but not everyone is like that. You can't give up hope for a better world. They that called me here did say much the same as thee. But their deeds did not liveth up to the promise of the flowery speech their tongues professed. They did seek to use my power to make war upon their fellows, to kill their enemies. And now, let us end this now. This guy's gonna have sanctuary as well, isn't he? We'll do that. Suppose that applies status effects or something. Oof. Scratch that for now. Why did she get healed twice? Or double? I'm gonna have to investigate that later. Oh no, it's up there. I mean, I doubt it'll work, but... Didn't think so. You're welcome to keep on using Malefication, clearly having no effect. Why not? Reduce its potential to use that rather deadly attack. Speak of the devil and it shall appear. You know what? I'm not gonna wait around for them to steal anything. They either succeed before the end or they don't. loves to use slow moves like that, doesn't he? How comes he's blinded? He's got Dragon's Tear on. He shouldn't be susceptible to that. That's getting really annoying now. Actually, he's going to need his AP sooner or later, so we shall have him recover his AP. Urshin? Alright, Nina's got the steel, doesn't she? So and you can continue with vitalizing. Ah, there we go. Now we can get serious against him. Now let's try that again. You know what? I'll have her go in the back. And him come out. She occasionally does healing from the back after all, so. In fact, if I remember rightly, Ursila does some covering for us sometimes as well. Oops. Let's try having him learn it. Yep, that'll work. Probably because they're highly compatible. Hold on. What was... Just a breath attack, okay. If I remember rightly... nope, not that one. Have her do that. Nina do that. And if I remember rightly, this should upgrade. Yeah. Should. Good. Combined. Okay, that was not worth using. No, apparently got it. Must have eaten through its HP without noticing. So, desire that was blind to the truth. I seeth now for the first time through thine eyes. The mortals are indeed weak, foolish, verily a collection of contradictions, and yet they are magnificent. I realized then that that Ryu who had travelled for so long and so far with us was no more longer with us. Ryu? But at the same time, I knew in my heart that it was still Ryu. You are Ryu, aren't you? Yes, Nina, I am Ryu, but I am also Fou-Lu. So what next? What's going to happen to the world now? I understand now what Fou-Lu was trying to tell me. What he really wanted to say is that this world does not need gods. Ryu, you don't mean... That is why. I'm going to cast them out. Just like you wanted me to, Deus. Or was it Deus? Well, I've been using Deus anyway, so I'll just stick with that. Ryu said he was going to cast out the gods. They're not gods, they're dragons. Still, whatever. This is definitely going to take a while to upload. they would lose their power and live out their lives as ordinary mortals. Okay, where did he pull that out from? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Well, what is this? The endless are fading away. It would seem the gods are dead. Not dead, just leaving. Also, not gods. But we needn't worry about that. I can make as many gods as we want or need. No, you can't. Because they're not gods. Driving out all the gods in the world. Please be a little faster, game. That's a pretty radical solution. Yeah, again, please be a little faster, game. Now you, Ryu. Also a mortal who will grow old and someday die. Me? Oh, I decided I'd stick around. I'm interested in seeing what happens after this. I guess being inside this armor's not so bad after all. I was waiting for it to say tin can. But, oh. The dragons leave us. The end of an age is upon us. Really goes far too slow with the text here. The Empire is finished. But there is still work to be done. Here. You mean this is goodbye then? Ursila? Yes, there are things I have to do, like find a general run. Ursila? Thanks for everything. Well, I was only doing my job. Duty. I know. Still, we're allies now, not enemies, right? Even though this was the first we had heard of this terrible event, somehow I had the strangest feeling, like I known what was going to happen. What if the gods, the beings that guide and shape our world, were to disappear? I don't know the answer to that. But there's one thing I do know, and that's that it will all work out in the end. Somehow. Right, Ryu? Right, looks like this is basically the end of the vid. I'll let the credits roll, but I don't expect to find anything more besides the saving the items into the last save before fighting Fou-Lu. Don't know if it'll keep the wind strike. Should really let that music play as at normal rate. I can read bits and pieces of the katakana, but already finished. Or end, whichever one you want to pick. It's the same meaning. Come on. Oh, okay, I was waiting for me to add something. Right, there is just the checking the equipment that got off of him at the end there. I think I got it all sorted for him, didn't I? Right. I suppose so. Now I think of it. I wonder if that would have had any serious effect against Fou-Lu. Doubtful. Well, anyways, we'll end it here. I don't think there's anything I can really squeeze out of another vid for this. Yeah, laters.